Start recording. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am Alex. Today we are playing some Rimworld. I'm floating. Oh yeah, I should be floating. I played a lot of Rimworld. Let's pull up Steam right quick. How many hours do I have in this? Too many, probably. Too many hours. Rimworld, I have 261 hours. And that's just on Steam, so I kind of know what I'm doing here. Let's get started. I don't really have anything particular in mind for how I want to start this out. Crash landed is the default, so let's go with that. Let's go with... Isn't this the default? Is this default? Yeah, let's go with rough, Cassandra. It's typical. Seed. Globe coverage. Really, there's no need to make a giant world beyond the hell of it, so let's make a giant world. It used to actually be entirely pointless to make a giant world, short of just giving you more places you could start and play in. But now you can actually travel around in caravans. That's kind of cool. Still, bigger planet doesn't really mean much of anything. So why Rimworld tonight? Why not any of the other games that I like playing? Well, variety seemed nice. And I don't know. Couple of streamers I liked have been talking about Rimworld lately. One just checked out for the first time. Adam Coble, that is. I haven't actually gotten a chance to watch him play it, but I'd be very interested. I think I watched this video long enough to hear him complain about Rimworld's UI, which isn't great. So since the last time I played, these logos or labels are much better than they used to be. All these names are randomly generated, but it's fine. Alright, I'm not running any mods, and I'm used to playing this with mods. So we're gonna have to manually select a start white flats. Ice sheet, tundra, so forest is probably what we want for like the default experience. I would like an asphalt road because those add some cool things. What is it? Swamps? I've never played in a swamp. Are swamps new? Well, I was gonna say... Where is... Growing period? Yeah. So... Boreal Forest. Boreal I haven't done, but I've seen Tundra, Ice Sheet. So let's get to where growing period is year-round. And this is in a tropical rainforest. Makes sense? What is this? Is this tropical swamp? God, this sounds disease-ridden. Yeah, let's do this. Here, away from the roads, can I get, like, tropical swamp mountains? Well, I guess swamp and mountains are, not related, huh? Let's see. Granite and marble. Year-round, that's really hot. I'm not crazy about that. This swamp is closer to what I want. It's closer to what I want. This is better. So I want granite and marble, just because all the other rock sucks. Marble is pretty, granite is strong, the other rock just doesn't measure up. Here we go, marble and granite. Average temperature is 19 degrees Celsius, 21 is preferred, but 19's fine. Animals can graze now, elevation, flat. I mean, it sucks because there's like nothing nearby. It's gonna be a pretty boring looking map, but that's okay. Oh, left behind. What? Left behind? Interesting. So are these people who might drop later? That would be very cool. Okay, so first thing I want is them to be incapable of nothing. I want this to say none. I want this to be none. So let's click. Okay, good. These are really good, actually. You're 50, so that's not great. You have some decent spread here. So, I set this at great because Fast Walker just makes them move faster, which is incredibly nice. Iron Willed makes them more resilient to having mental breaks, which is really nice. I know I just clicked through one of these. I normally go with mods that let you just customize this. Brawler, I'm not crazy about, but Fast Walker I like enough. We're gonna start with a knife anyway, so Juarez, our medieval doctor, they'll get that. None. Trigger happy, nudist, steadfast. So nudist normally is a problem. If it gets too hot or too cold, that sucks. Steadfast is pretty good. Trigger happy's great with a minigun, terrible with most things. So normally Codeman I would not keep, but they meet the base requirements that I laid out, so we'll keep them. Misogynist, nah. You'll start some unnecessary fights. I'm assuming that these are too smart, pessimist, wimp. No. Oh, one of you were a hard worker. Ugly, no. Nope. Steadfast Brawler, but your leg is hurt. And Brawler isn't really that good or desirable. Well, that was a prostophile. Oh, that was a prostophile, not a prostophobe. Whoop. Quick. Hard worker, optimist, but you have a minor artery blockage? Nah. Gay hard worker, awesome. McMahon. Sherry McMahon, welcome aboard. Cool. You're ugly, people like you less. I don't care, we'll keep you. Benway is Mac. You're good. Psychically dull, cool. Teeter-toddler, Slothful is terrible. I do not want Slothful at all. Let's see here. Beautiful psychopath. Insert joke relating to one of my exes, or ha, something like that. My exes are not auto psychopaths. I'm pretty cool with this. Volatile I don't love, but hard worker, prostophile, she meets the requirements. You used to only do 3 of these, so kind and ugly, smelly. Edward Smelly Baxter. Okay, and you're fine. So let's go with this. Hooper, Juarez, and Codeman. Start. Oh god, yeah, this looks. Preview awaken your crypto sleep, yada. Crashing to the planet. Before we crash, let me take a look at this. What in the hell are these maple trees? Acacia. Common broadleaf tropical plant. Oh god. Oh, this would be interesting. Cypress. I don't remember cypress. Or maple. Marble trees. I don't remember marble trees. This will be fun. Okay, let's see. We're landing here. Alright, first thing to do is go around, select things, and unforbid them. Unforbidding items will make it so that your pops, your little dudes, will actually pick them up. Which are you? Trigger happy, so you'll get the pistol. Juarez, you get the knife. Hooper gets the rifle. Juarez gets the knife. Yeah. So, what's particularly important is unforbidding these dropped packaged survival meals, because some of them are spread around the map. When it comes to steel, that's not such a big deal. It's not like the steel is going to get eaten by wild animals. Wood is kind of important because wood will slowly decay if it's left outside, but for the most part, and I think I got everything. Oh, elephants. I would love to domesticate these. We don't have any good animal handling, do we? No. Juarez isn't bad, but Juarez is not good enough to domesticate elephants. So, oh, I thought this was warg for a second. It's in color scheme turkey. I'm gonna mark this alpaca for taming. No, it's way too early. I will want to tame alpacas because alpacas can be shorn for their wool and milked. They're pretty cool. Wait, they can't be milked, can they? No, just its wool. But its wool is still very valuable. Now to pick where I want our base, it's going to be out in the open pretty much anywhere, so it's really arbitrary. I'm looking at where the steam geysers are. Steam geysers, just like in Subnautica, just like in real life, thermal power is incredibly valuable. So being up here would be pretty good. Because there's two right next to each other. Puma? Yeah, panther. Potato. I like here except for mud. Mud, if I recall correctly, let's go to architect, let's go to structure, let's build a wall. You can't build on mud, which is awful. So let's get next to one of them. There's one here and there's already some structures. It's close-ish to the side of the map. I don't love that. This is shallow water. Well, you can walk through this, but any enemies approaching through this would be slowed pretty significantly. Same over here. So near one of these water, actually right here in the middle of the water, would make it pretty defensible. Is this deep water? Marsh? God, it's just walk speed reduction everywhere. I normally would say keep an eye out for rich soil, like there is right here, but I can't tell anything apart visually on this map right now. So, oof. Holy hell, that's a lot of capybaras. Look at all these capybaras. If I domesticated you... Nah. Okay. Let's not overthink this. This is granite. I'm willing to bet this is where... Tell you what. This is gonna be home. I'm picking it because of the water here, because of the steam here, because of this, too. This, I think, is the ancient danger for this map, meaning that there are crypto sweet pods... that people are frozen in there, and there should be some toughish enemies hiding out in here too. That means I won't disturb it, but if someone comes through our defenses and is trying to just mine through straight to our base, they'll go through here first, aggro that, and we can use this as a defense. Assuming that exploit still works. Now, manual priorities I like. Patient is always vitally important. Probably be the most important thing that you do. Or bed rest. Oh, actually, this should be a 1, this should be a 1, this should be a 1. If they don't have a passion for it, I make them 4. If they do, I make them 2. Who has the knife? Juarez will have the knife, so Juarez will not be hunting. Why? The average relevance skills is very low. Oh, okay. It's cool that it gives that now. It did not used to. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh, should be a 3. Queen should be a 3. Shit, this isn't good. Everyone's gonna want to research instead of... Oh, whatever. We'll get more people. It'll sort itself out. But priority 1 is architect me up a zone. Get me a stockpile zone right here. I want this to clear all food. Get me structure, wooden door, put one right there so that the food will be protected. Let's build a roof area right here. Let's claim this. Is claim still a thing? Orders. Claim this so they'll recognize this is home. And for an outside stockpile, we'll just do something like that. And for the time being, fucking have at it, guys. Go. God, you're so slow. This will be preferred priority. There we go. Now, the sooner you build this door, the sooner this stuff will be safe. Oh man, moving around is gonna take forever. Oh, okay, well, this will be interesting. We're never going to be wanting for wood. That's for sure. And that carries its own advantages and disadvantages. I would like to start growing some food. So I have 3 people, right? This is rich soil. I can't see. Tell you what. 10. I can't even see where that growing zone is. Okay. Just put your finger on the monitor so I can remember. Okay, second one is there. Third one is there. Did I line those up right? Jesus Christ. Wow, okay, that was corn and rice and corn and God, 1, 2, 3. So it's lined up with the top of that tree here. Rice. I think that should be plenty. I think that's actually overkill for how many people we have. There's math that I forget to determine that. What is up with this Slivia? Pretty flowers. Alright, not what I really want. What I'm trying to keep an eye out for, and what I'm looking around for right now, are like wild fruit-bearing bushes. Or anything like that. Is a giant... Yeah, these smell terrible. Huh. That's a nice touch that they put Raphelias in this. I don't see any fruit anywhere. Well, okay, normally berries are a good way that you can early on help offset your food shortage, but it looks like that will not be a thing that we can do this time. Ah, it's nighttime. I haven't built you anywhere to sleep, so that's your sleeping zone. Let's check out these schedules, actually. So, you sleep from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sleep 8 hours. Do an hour mandatory joy before you sleep and when you wake up. That should be good. Now, I've seen some very interesting designs as far as sleep schedules go. And let's see if I can find one that I wanted to steal. It'll take a minute. So, yeah, so far, pretty calm. Not super productive, but, you know, pretty calm. Autosave. Ah, okay, autosave's on for every day. Thank you, game, because I didn't want to have to do that manually. So the first few days, the way I play anyway, are pretty boring. You set out a lot of assignments, you let them run and start doing the assignments. Hey, how's it going? So for the most part, Hooper's gonna be planting stuff, these two are gonna be hauling stuff. For the most part, we're gonna be waiting. Now let's see if I can remember how I want to schedule their sleep schedules, or if I deleted the way that I used to do this. Now, I think I remember reading on the subreddit that people, by and large, do not like the swamp biomes just because of this exact reason. It takes forever to get anywhere. But that sounds kind of potentially cool, potentially fun. Let's see here. Wait. That's a sleep on it? No. I used to keep track of this. Oh, whatever. Their sleep schedules don't have to be perfect. No one's nocturnal, so we don't really need anyone awake at night anyhow. This should be enough food for them. I have enough wood, Lord knows, to fence that in. Not have to deal with it. Now I'm building this roof area here so that these will be roofed because things will deteriorate. Some things will deteriorate if not roofed. Deterioration, to my knowledge, still doesn't have much of an effect until you hit 0, and at 0 the thing just disappears. I may be wrong about that though. Oh god, we have a dog. Alright, let me explain why I'm doing this. Yorkshire Terriers are garbage. They can't haul anything, they can't... right? Yeah, it can't be trained to haul. I can train it to attack things. No, it's just gonna eat food. No. We'll cancel this. Juarez will be the unhappy one. Juarez could probably take the emotional break. After we get our butchering station up, then I might kill the dog. I know, I know, it's a terrible thing to do, but it's not a husky and it's not a Labrador. It's not a useful dog. So all it's going to be doing is eating our food and providing us no benefit. And in a survival game, kinda have to put some weight on that. So in changing them to attack if they're attacked, for the time being, no drugs, because we don't have any drugs anyway. I'm just setting it this way so that if we loot any drugs, that they don't get addicted to something unexpectedly. Expected addiction, fine, we can manage that, because typically that implies having a supply. But unexpected addiction, not great, because if you don't have a supply, your people will not be happy. Cooper, what are you getting? Oh, so slow. Alright. This is pretty good. Defenses, I hate to build stuff out of wood, but it's what we have, so put a door there. 10. Yeah, let's just drag this over. Mine this, mine that, mine that. Visitors. So once they walk over, we'll trade with them probably. I'm not going on a murder spree or anything. I'm suspecting they won't have anything very valuable, but who knows. I could sell them our dog. Oh, I'm definitely gonna sell them our dog. Construct this, deconstruct that, deconstruct that. You can have... Perfect. Beautiful. Didn't mess that up at all. Set up beds for now. I like having everybody sleep in the same bunk. They won't be happy having a shared room. They'll get an emotion debuff for that. But honestly, I could care less, because then you only have to focus on making one room really good. Let's look at who our most sociable person is. It's gonna be Juarez. Juarez, I know I'm waking you up, but go trade with Glasses here. You wouldn't buy our Yorkshire Terrier? That is a shame. truly a shame. I don't really want to buy anything from you. We have money. Do I want the mules? Nah. I'd rather have the money. So we're gonna build a roof over here. We're gonna make sure we never build a roof over this. Might be wise to fence this in, and by might be, I mean after we actually get a home, we're definitely gonna want to fence this in. Villager's Tree. That is a terrible name. Faction name. Okay, alright. Well, community I can do. Same thing, I always name it. Perfect. Alexandrians and Alexandria. It's so creative. If this isn't the, it must be. That must be where the crypto sweet pods are, because nowhere else is big enough. I'd say this, but this still isn't big enough. Okay, Hooper build a bed. Thank you, Hooper. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, I know you need a meal source. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Now, the reason I destroyed the walls here and built new walls is that granite or any naked stone is ugly. Now, these walls aren't pretty, but they aren't providing a negative. That's a good start. Are you still... yeah, still picking stuff up, still picking stuff up. And you're gonna be doing that for a while. Local tortoise. Jesus, this is gonna take forever to get to us. This is at the fastest speed. It's terrifying. Terrifying tortoise. Juarez, you should leave. Cooper. Code man, I'm gonna enlist you. Just start going to town, my dude. You don't have to worry about it catching you. You might have to worry about hitting it at some point, though. Oh, there you go. So, that's a dead tortoise. That is what that is. Butcher table. Sounds nice. How do I want to weigh this out? Like this? Yeah, that's fine. And then a fueled stove. Let's just make an electric stove. We won't be able to use it immediately, but why half-ass it? Gonna build some dining chairs. I'm putting chairs in because at workstations, having the ability to sit down makes people happier and more productive. And we're not really short on food, so this isn't a big deal. Because this is a powered electric stove, that means we're gonna have to get some power on the go here. It's not at all difficult to do. 2 solar panels is way more than we actually need for the time being, but I want this powered up. We're gonna want to turn this into a freezer as soon as we actually start producing food. Freezers let your food keep longer and are absolutely necessary in environments where you have seasons that you can't farm it. Now we can farm all year round, but it'll still be nice to keep our food from spoiling longer, and yeah. It does not hurt. And one thing I want to do is I want to smooth the existing floor in here. I want to cut all the plants in here. And I want to do those two things because that will make it easier for our people to walk around in here. It'll make it prettier for them because this is not in any imaginable way pretty. It takes so long to get around. How's our food going? Yeah, rice will be ready before too long. We really need to get the power up and running before then, but it's fine. You wondering? Yep. Now, people going for a walk is fine, but I'd prefer to build, let's see, something for them to do inside horseshoe pin. Horseshoe pins are nice because it raises their shooting ability if they decide to play with it, and also they'll be inside the base rather than wandering around, which makes it easier to react to, like, oh, animals, or moods crashing, or raiders, or whatever. Fires, even. Animal starvation. Good. I mean, I feel bad about it, but that terrier is not made for this world. And why it's just like wandering out in the wild is beyond me. Yeah, you're gonna die. That's okay. Ooh, yeah. Definitely good. Don't give it any good medicine. That's fine. Yeah, we're in pretty okay shape. I'm playing on a harder difficulty. The goal of Rimworld, if you're not familiar, is that since you've crash landed on this planet, you want to, survive, then build a rocket and escape the planet, or build a spaceship and escape the planet. Which, yes, is the entire point of Subnautica as well. A lot of survival games are all about, like, so first you want to survive and then you want to escape. So can't blame Subnautica for not being creative in that respect. So this is wired up, but it's not wired up to this yet because the power conduit doesn't run the whole way. I was thinking it wouldn't need to because this is here, but if this breaks again, I'd rather this flow here. This flows here means that electric stove can work, so we're gonna cook simple meals. We're gonna just have 3 meals a day for 3 people. Let's call it 12 just to have an extra. Butcher creature, do forever. So we'll butcher whatever we can, then we'll turn that into food. This is being demonstrated here, and leather. Leather can be used to make clothing, but honestly, more often than not, leather's just used sell stuff. That's a new sound. So raid is very scary, except the first raid is almost always, or always, they're naked, and they have a knife. So they have a shirt and a knife. Are they somebody? They're slothful? Alright, I have no intention of recruiting Maverick. Normally, raids are a great way to build your colony. You fight someone off, or you injure them, you capture them, make them your prisoner, and then you try to convert them and recruit them. But when they are as bad as Maverick here, I have no desire to recruit them at all. I just want them to die or go away. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of them going away at this point than dying, because dying would force me to bury the body, but I don't think they're gonna. No, they're not. Okay, get this. Fine. I'm not gonna recruit her, but I will. Yeah. I will set them to build this. Cleaning dirt instead. Okay, tell you what. Build that for me. Build that for me. You build that for me. What I want to do is capture them, nurse them back to health, and then let them go. I want to do that because nursing them and letting them go increases our relationship with their faction. This is medical, doesn't matter. Capture. You are, Juarez is a quack. Who's our doctor? Juarez is our doctor, right? medical 5, 6. Alright, so maybe Hooper should do it, but Juarez is fine. Juarez is more excited about doing medicine, so it's gonna be Juarez. So, this prisoner, after they're healed, and they might not live. Live or not, we I'm gonna set them to be released. I'm listening intently to the background sounds. Oh. Oh. Well, that might be nice. Actually, I might have just turned it up a bit too loud, but yeah. Alright, Hooper, not a fan of you feeding her and not just setting her immediately free, but I guess they're waiting for... Oh no, Combat? Its name was Combat? That's a hilarious name. Oh, okay. Combat is not worth recovering. Where was that? Oh god. Well, Hooper's going for it. Jesus. It made it so far away. Alright. Yep. Good for you, Combat. Good for you. Now, the skills that they have increase or decrease the yields that they'll get from gathering food. Which means that you generally don't want to assign people to do a job if they're going to be terrible at that job. However, sometimes you just don't have much of a choice. Especially early on, beggars can't be choosers, and anyone who can gather maybe should be gathering. Now, I am gonna back off a little bit and let them finish this, finish cutting everything in here, because I don't want too much of a work backlog. Juarez, how you doing? Yeah, you're not that upset about it. Really, if you're gonna have them die, the pet, have them die early. Because if it's offset by New Colony Hope or extremely low expectations, they probably won't emotionally break because of it. Alright, Maverick, time for you to leave. Can you... Yeah, prioritize releasing Maverick. Goodbye. And we are right by the edge of the map here, so... Normally it would say because so-and-so exited the map without injury... Oh, they were still slightly injured, huh? Well. Never mind. That's fine. Okay, cutting that down is not going to take very long at all. I was talking about fencing this off. And I would like to fuck. I would like to fuck. No, I would like to do that now. God damn it, Alex. This needs to be a wall. Which means that there needs to be a growing zone here. That's corn. This corn is nothing, yeah. Rice. Another one up here. Another one right here. So, this is corn, this is rice. This is corn. This is rice. I'm building this wall, so I want to make sure that you not build any roofs there. I'm gonna need a door so you can actually get in and out of there. Put it right in the middle. And this is to keep things from happening. Keep rats out of our food and other I love how powerful that sounds and just how he's just going to town unloading on this poor rat. Brutal. Okay. Boars are actually really good pets. Boars can haul, and boars can defend you. Boars are like tougher dogs, so they're actually really good. And if they die, you get food. And they can eat anything that you can eat. They're really good pets. Battle pigs. Da, da, da. Now they're gonna set about starting to plant all the stuff in here, so although the building's pretty much done, they are only about halfway done with their work here. I love that they're building a ceiling on top of this wall 1 tile wide. Makes a world of difference. I joke, but actually having a roofed-in planting area is typically pretty good, especially later on, because if, like, volcanic ash or something like that starts to fall, it can be quite helpful. Yeah. Radiation particularly, it's good to fairly quickly get an indoor base going. Plant stuff. Plant stuff, you bastards. Now it's dark in here. And that sucks and all, but I'm not gonna do much about that. Kinda seems worth looking into, but on the other hand, Do I want pets yet? Not really. I mean, kinda, but not really. Low food. Yep, not yet. No, thank you. What do we got here? Oof, not good. Let's get bird meat. Now, cassowaries, IRL, are pretty dangerous birds, but cassowaries don't tend to respond when attacked. Let's see if I'm right about this. Oh my god, if he eventually hits the stupid bird. Yeah, so you can just shoot at the bird without fear of reprisal. Or just unload into that wall. Whatever's cool. Boatman. Ah, I got shot in the spine. What? Go get that. Excellent. So that cassowary is gonna have some good meat on it. The pigs would too, but they can actually respond and go for revenge, and I would like to avoid that. Turkey, again, pretty good, but that's really far away comparatively. But fuck it, go for the turkey. This is all going, that's quite good. Ah, what we should be doing, particularly because we have the power to do so, we should set up a cooler here so that this can turn into a refrigerator. When I say refrigerator, I mean freezer, because I hate having these things anywhere above freezing. Frozen food lasts longer, and now that we're gonna have meat, which spoils in a day, we will want, by want, I mean we're gonna need a way to keep track of that. It's tiny, but this is a good start. I know that they don't attack doors. I know how words work. EV for sick people. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, but you can't manage it that much, yeah. Comms console, I know how to do that. Spoilage and freezers, I was just talking about that. Shot accuracy. Shield belts, yep. Room stats inspector, yep. Rescuing, yep. Reforming caravans, yep. I think I know all of this, but whatever. Not thrilling content to watch me just click through a menu and go, yeah, I know that, and I know that, and I know that. Let's just let that pop up. Ancient danger twice. No. These are both ancient dangers? Ah, okay. Weird. Dinosaur? Your name is Dinosaur? Fuck yeah. Dinosaur. Dinosaur, join me. You're depressive, and you have a chemical fascination. You would make a terrible colonist, but I love your name, Dinosaur. Juarez has poor health. Food poisoning. Oh my god. Go talk to Dinosaur. I would love to sell this terrible knife. I don't want your pemmican. I kind of want this steel helmet. Oh, steel helmets really slow you down, huh? Nah, okay, for the time being then, no. Just get that silver, and maybe should be trying to cook our meals a little bit better. Oh, okay. Minus 10 degrees Celsius. That's very cold, and it uses a lot of power, but I want this frozen, so it won't spoil. Now, let's go get some more bird meat. That's a bird. Hold on. These are all birds. Hunt them. This is bird hunted. Cool. 5 birds should be plenty. Say, eyeing up that ostrich. Ostriches might retaliate, actually. I can't remember. So, Juarez is idle. Yeah, because I didn't give you anything to do. Why can that monkey open that? Oh, because there's something holding that door open. Alright, let's get a dumping stockpile right here. Dump that. Yeah. Move that. Move that, though. Go here for me. Just trigger that door. Okay, and now you can go back. That door just stuck open. Did not want that. Oh, our people are reasonably unhappy, I'm sure, and I know this without looking, because we have not given them a table to eat at. Can I fit that here? I mean, I could, but whatever. This is temporary. It might not be as temporary as I think it is, but I'm calling it temporary for now. Oh. Oh. Yep, I know how that works. Get me birds. Jesus. Pow 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 pow. Part of putting this dumping stockpile down here is that allow corpses, because corpses keep longer in here. Yeah, definitely. Don't allow rotten food, so Codeman, yeah, move it over here. And you move it in here though. Yeah. So bodies will also freeze, so we don't have to butcher them immediately. Now, because Juarez doesn't hunt, they're going to be butchered immediately anyhow. Still, nice to have. Now, I'd like to be able to start getting these floors done. And what I would like to do that in is marble. So to do that, I do not currently have the ability to... Oh, I do. You start out with stone cutting now. Okay, cool. Stone cutting. It's very nice. Stone cutting lets you start getting better building materials than wood, i.e. stone, and use stone to make stuff. Like I was saying earlier, we're pretty much only going to want to use marble for interior and pretty things, granite for exterior and defensive things. They're both pretty, but marble is slightly prettier as far as the game is concerned, so that's what we're going to use. Man, I am really surprised that we have not killed more birds. It sounds kind of awful. We still have 3 marked up here. So I should wait, I suppose. What is this used for? It must be used for something. Or it just smells terrible. It must give like a mood debuff if our people are near it? I don't know. Okay. This. Bills, add bill, make granite blocks, make marble blocks. Do until you have 500? Listen, I know that it seems like a lot. It's not, though. 2,000. 2,000 it is. I mean, it is physically a lot of things, but in terms of this game, it's not really all that much. Let's make another stockpile here, build a roof area here, let's put a roof here, here, roof that as well, expand this now. I cut plants here, and here, and here I guess, and here. Just cut all the plants. I'm cutting the plants just to make movement a little bit faster, setting up some pathways. I would call them highways, but there's nothing quite that fast about them. What do you do? God, that cool raid sound. Tribespeople. Now, there's only one right now, but in the future, tribespeople will attack in greater numbers than pirates typically do. They have lower technology weapons. Holy shit, Hooper is far away. And generally aren't as much of a threat, but... You really? Really, dude? Go stand behind Juarez and shoot this lady. Okay. Juarez, go heal. Hooper. Do I want this lady? Psychically deaf, cool. Iron-willed, cool. Jogger, awesome. She can't care. It's fine. She can't do art. That's fine. She can't clean. That's a little annoying. But I think that's okay. So capture her. Hooper. Prioritize tending to her. You should have time to do so. Juarez, how's your health doing? Oh, you're just bruised. Codeman can take care of that. If there's any tending to be done. That doesn't really require medicine, it's just bruised. Well, okay. So this prisoner, provided that she doesn't have any permanent injuries, and it doesn't look like she does, we are going to try and chat and recruit her. Recruitment difficulty is incredibly high. Wow. Still gonna do it because she has really nice bonuses, but she's gonna be a drain on our already affected food. Never mind, let's just release her when she's ready to go. Tribespeople are much harder to recruit than pirates or other folks. Riesling. Juarez is fine. Juarez isn't happy because she's in pain. Her sleep has been disturbed. She's in darkness. She's in an ugly environment. It's a dull barracks, and her pet died. Very valid reasons to be upset. She's comfortable. She's feeling good, and apparently has tons of joy. So that was a quick turnaround. And now she's healed. Excellent. Oh, autosave. Yep. So, they're infected, but they're not getting medicine, so... let's just friendly chat with you. I can keep you alive. Tribespeople, I actually care about them liking us, because the sooner they like us, the sooner we don't have to deal with their stupid raids. And there are a lot of tribal raids. Now, just because people don't hate you, doesn't mean you won't get raided by anyone. The game will make it so that someone or something will attack you, but if you can control what sort of thing you're being attacked by, you can plan better and be more prepared for what you're up against. Doing good work, Hooper. I don't understand why you're cutting down these. Why this keeps happening. I'm kind of okay with it, I'm just a little confused. Now, our food is okay, not good, though. Do we have anything nearby that I'd be okay with hunting? I mean, the llamas, I'm kind of okay with hunting, but I'd prefer to tame them. Oh god, I want to tame these elephants. Oh, go capybara. No. Capybaras are so cute and innocent most of the time. Alright, guess we're going over here. What the fuck? Just because it's gone mad doesn't mean it's gone stupid, apparently. There we go. Now, we probably have the power to afford to put a lamp in here. That was a horrible sound. That monkey just died. Yeah, what killed you? Oh, the snake. Yep, that monkey just died. Let's put a light in here. Now, lights aren't totally necessary, and they're going to be upset because their bedroom's kind of cramped. That's a fair complaint, but light will get rid of that in darkness debuff that they're getting, and because someone's here just cutting rock pieces over and over and over all the time. Ooh, escape pod. Kits. I'll rescue them, but I am not going to recruit them. Hooper, my boy. Go be a hero. So you can rescue them, which just brings them back and heals them. You can capture them, which is what we've done to Riesling up here. Or you can strip them, which just removes all of their clothing. But if you do it before they die, it doesn't count as being clothing previously owned by a dead person. People don't like wearing dead people's clothes. It's a weird exception that if you strip someone before they're dead, it doesn't count as dead people's clothes. I'm not saying it makes sense, I'm just explaining the game mechanics as I understand them. Oops, weren't you... Kit die out there? Hooper. Oh, she's just... Alright, goodbye, Kit. There's a heat wave. Oh boy. Riesling died because of infection. Okay. Now we have to start burying people, which at first isn't a big deal, but they start adding up. Oh god, don't put her out there. Ugh, that people don't like seeing bodies. That's why I wanted them to build these. I tell you what. Yeah, a lot of granite tiles, and we're being raided. Dandy. Pirates. Two of them, Paul and Moo. We're about an hour, so I'm gonna cut this YouTube video here. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm probably gonna keep streaming this for a while. I'm probably gonna keep streaming it. Let's see. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube and want to watch more of it, or like this, let me know. Because right now, I'm mostly just jumping between different things and trying to see what sticks. Yeah, okay. Maybe another hour, this sounds nice. Might go the rest of the night. We'll see. Till then, take it easy. Bye.